I certainly want to commend our city attorney, Mr. David Feldman, for working through this agreement. In my opinion, it's a very historic agreement. And certainly, I'm going to speak to what the Human Trafficking Abatement Fund will allow the Houston Police Department to do. For the first time, we will have the resources and equipment to concentrate solely on human trafficking. Not that those cases haven't been investigated in the past, but it's been investigated by different divisions. Some of the human trafficking cases have been investigated under runaways, missing persons, kidnapping, and there's various divisions in the organization that are responsible for those cases. Now, after this agreement, we will fund additional staff and bodies, 1 lieutenant, 1 sergeant, and about 7 new officers starting January 1st to solely concentrate on human trafficking. Now, we will actually have a better handle and better data on how bad the problem exists here in Houston. By working with a common definition, a central depository in the organization, now we can concentrate on all of those areas, whether that's international, domestic, and the other areas of domestic involuntary servitude. There's many forms of human trafficking. So this will allow us now to get a better handle, better enforcement, and certainly respond to this new modern human slavery in our community. So thank you very much, ma'am.
The so-called SOB, or Sexually Oriented Business Ordinance, predates my time in city government, but the elements that, from my time as a Civic Club president, I can tell you the elements that were most concerning to neighborhoods are still intact. These are existing businesses, they're being grandfathered, but neighborhoods want to know when new businesses open up where they're going to be, and new businesses subsequent to this ordinance and not a party to the settlement are still restricted to where they can operate. We care about how they look from the outside, and so sexually oriented businesses in the city of Houston still have restrictions on how they can advertise themselves, and at least on site, and the painting in the neutral colors and so forth. But at least for these clubs, it gets us out of the details of what was a fairly intrusive and onerous ordinance, and focuses on what is important to the city. And I do think it's historic. I'm glad that we were able to move this forward. I'm going to call forward Attorney John Weston, who is a lawyer representing the clubs who are here today.